Most High, creator, creatress. Mm, yes, of this universe, this place that we're living in, living on. We give thanks to the ancient ones. The ones some of us may have, like family history that goes back way, way back, but most of us don't remember the ancient ones. But still, nonetheless, we ought to be grateful. We give thanks to our ancestors. Mm, yeah, the ones that we do remember. Yeah, I just got reminded of a story. I let me double check here and make sure that we're live everywhere. Yeah, I see we're live on Facebook. We're on a row on Instagram, I tell you. We're actually live on Instagram. Hey, Carmen, I see you down there. Yes, we got you. We got you, Carmen. We got you from yesterday. You're on the list already from the overflow. Yeah. It's a new moon, baby. No worries, Jen. It's all good. Hey, her own guardian, I see you. I'm getting prompted to tell this story. I was just speaking with Mocha before we went live on all the platforms. We were talking, Mocha and I, on Clubhouse, right? And then I just got reminded of this. Well, ancestors were just reminding me as I was praying or giving gratitude or thanks to the ancient ones and to ancestors. I got reminded of something. So I'm going to tell you a little story, okay? So I was raised in the Netherlands, but my parents are from South America, Suriname, okay? Now, I'll give you a little backstory. When they brought or I should say, when they forced the people out of their native land, in Africa, they brought them to South America, right, and other places. And of course, my ancestors got taken to South America, to a country used to be called Dutch Guyana. Now it's called Suriname. I mean, it's Suriname, but they used to say Dutch Guyana, French Guyana, British Guyana, because they thought they could just go ahead and just call these places, you know, like it was their country. But anyway, so my parents are, now we say we're from Suriname, right? But I just got reminded of something that made me so incredibly happy. I wasn't raised with my grandparents at all. I didn't know them on both sides. I only met my grandpa and my grandma on my dad's side, I think maybe once, and there was no connection because they were in Suriname and my parents moved to the Netherlands. And so, back then it wasn't that easy just to go back and forward, right? And then on my mom's side, I never met my grandma, my oma, or my opa. So I thought. So for my whole life, I never thought that I never met my opa, right? My mom never really talked about it, that maybe it was possible that I actually met him. It wasn't really a big deal to her to discuss stuff like that with me. So my whole life I didn't think I ever met my opa. Well, about, I think maybe 5 years ago, all of a sudden I had a revelation and I thought, wait a minute. See, my mom took my sister and I back to Suriname when I was 2 and my sister was 4, because my brothers and sisters were still in Suriname, okay, with my dad. And all of a sudden it dawned on me, wait just a minute. My grandpa was still alive, very much alive. I was 2 years old. My mom was crazy about her dad and her mom. I mean, my grandma had already passed away, and all of a sudden I realized that my grandpa did know me. That my grandpa probably picked me up. You know, I bawled like a baby. It was that important to me that I realized that my grandpa knew me. And what got me crying as a baby, like a baby, was I realized, because I say good morning to him every day. You know, I stand in front of my altar. I greet the ancestors by name. For those that I know by name, I call them out by name. I mean, I've got their names memorized, right? And it all of a sudden occurred. Wait a minute. What got me crying was his gaze. I realized my grandpa, I know that his gaze was on me when I was 2 years old. That floored me. I was done. I was done. Just the fact that he was alive and I was alive and he, in the flesh, and for those of you that have grandparents, that you were raised with your grandparents, you're fortunate, because I never had that. But just for me to receive that revelation that at that time we were together, and I know, even if he didn't pick me up, which I doubt because I was a little, 2-year old, um, I know that he gazed and he looked at me, because my mom was the youngest and she was spoiled as a kid. So here I am, the youngest. I'm her youngest child. So I know, I got some kind of hug or picked me up or looked at me. So I tell you what, for me, not having been raised with grandparents, that was such a kiss from the universe. I mean, from ancestors. It kind of, not that it broke me, it just, I cried like a baby. So I'm telling you, for those of you that have your grandparents, I'm telling you, it's yeah, all right, it's something very special. If they, if they are right, you know what I mean. Not all grandparents are nice, let me just put it that way. But if you have a relationship with them, I mean, just really hold on to that. Hold on to their wisdom. You know, I'm very much connected to them now. Of course, in the spiritual realm, like I told you, my Oma, who I never met in the physical, that's the one that came to warn me that I wasn't allowed to put oils on my hands. So they're very much with me. But I tell you, that was an amazing experience for me to have that revelation. So anyway, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. I tell you, it is new moon. It's a new day. Um, yeah. Remember, next week there is no Ancient Sound Healing. All right. I'm celebrating next week my 63rd birthday. I'm not ashamed to tell you how old I am. Because some of my siblings didn't make it, so I'm grateful. I'm still sitting here at 63. Okay, almost 62 and 99%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then we had a meeting yesterday. I'm grateful for my team. You know, the ones that that I can just talk things out. And what we're going to do, I had some other ideas, but we talked it out. Once a month, though, towards the end of the month, I'm going to do what I'm doing next week, and I'm not going to come on Thursday and Friday. So we're going to have Ash 3 times a month, and then the last Thursday and Friday, I am going to rest, okay? So I can replenish myself and then maybe work on some of my other musical things, right? That's the lesson that I got for this week is everything needs to rest so it can grow. And that's the same thing for Ash, and what I want to encourage you to do, on the Thursday and Friday that we don't meet, go back to your song. Go back to your song and enter into it and rest into it, so you can grow also. All right? Maybe I'll get my laundry done. Laundry is my Achilles heel. I'm telling you. If there's something I'm not good at, it's laundry. I used to take my clothes to have them washed actually and folded. And then that stopped after the pandemic because I was so happy. They got washed, folded really neatly. I mean, just all I had to do was put them up. It's not my thing. I thank you for all your love. Peace to the room. I love that. I love that. It's so beautiful. Anyway, right after this today, we have the lounge um, on the Go Brunch platform. The lounge is a place where we virtually sit on the couch and we discuss Naba's poetry. It's sensual, it's sexual, it's erotic. It just provokes us to conversations that we may not have, even with our partners, right? Telling you. And it's been stretching us, and it's just been really, really good, to have a place where you can come, speak about it, know it's a safe place, right? And then, you know, learn and evolve and because some of us have wounds and this place, the lounge, is not for everyone. If you still have childhood trauma that has not been resolved, then the lounge may not be a place for you yet, because we talk about it. Okay, we go there, there's laughter in there, um vulnerability, there's just, but it's a safe place to talk about sex. Okay, let's talk about sex, baby. Right? Remember that song? Yes, because we're either thinking about it, we're doing it, or we're, yeah. It's just as real as it is. Okay, just as real as I'm sitting here. That's how real the lounge is. Okay, I mean, truth be told, isn't that how we all got here? Okay, I'm gonna leave that hanging. We forget about that, especially those that if you came through the Christian faith, it just became shame based. you know. All right. There's so much more I want to say, but we're going to keep those conversations for the lounge. Anyway, having said that, we have the lounge, we have a library, um, we have the temple. The temple is open now because it's new moon. You can go in there and meditate, pray, all this wonderful stuff. So I'm literally building a village where people can go, virtually sit on a couch with the ocean front or sit in the library. I even have books that it's a whole list of all the books that I have in PDF. You can be in there. It looks like you're sitting in the library and you can click on a PDF and look at all the books. I've got several books that you can actually download in the library that are free because they're really old. So I'm literally building a virtual village for you all to hang out even when I'm not around. When I'm whatever doing my own thing, you can still go in there and hang out with each other. You have to be a member. Okay, you have to be a member. This is the perks that you get when you become a member of Ash. Okay, um, through Patreon or you join YouTube. That's when you get all these links. All right, we even have people now that I'm teaching because you're a member. Okay, I'm teaching four students, actually five, but four students that are members of YouTube, and one is on Patreon, and I'm teaching them music, all right? And they get 3 months with me. 3 months, all right? All right. So those are some of the things. It's pretty cool. All right, it's pretty cool. We were talking about that yesterday, um, because the tier, it's like you can support Ash for $8 a month or up to 20 or $100 a month. It's up to you, but you get piano lessons as if you are paying me $300 a month because that's how much I charge for my private students, right? And I'm so grateful for those of you that took me up on it, hanging out with me for 3 months and taking advantage of it. I'm so proud of those of you that are part of Makula Music Academy now. I have a music academy online. I'm telling you all, I've been teaching for 30 years. Not 3 weeks, not 30 days, no, 30 years. Okay. I don't even have to have my piano in front of me when I'm teaching because I've been teaching out of the same books for 30 years. Okay. So I'm shout out to my Makula Music Academy students. All right. It's beautiful. All right, Carmen, here comes your song. Thank you. All right now, Carmen.
That was beautiful. They had a lot to say. Oh my goodness.
Because I have
That
nothing
was
to say. That was all them.
that's I have I kind of know where they were directed. I oh my goodness, that's amazing. That is the confirmation that you told me. You said sit with it. That is a confirmation of something that just went on now. Fantastic.
Wow.
I'm, I'm glad that they've approved and I'm glad that they're happy.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
There's nothing I have to say to you. You already know. All right.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Oh my goodness. That was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was another album.
Yeah, that wasn't an album, and I'm pretty sure since you were talking about grandmothers, that was my grandma because I got raised by her. I was able
Ooh.
I was raised by my grandmother and my grandfather, even though they were mom and dad. So when you said that, I was like, it is so true. And I did
Wow.
have the pleasure of being raised by them, and there's so much that they taught me, so much history and so much culture, and
Wow.
I've always been appreciative of it. So that was probably her dancing and making you play. That would be her.
Wow. Beautiful. That's yeah. That I thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, because and that was her type of music, like a waltz, like that. So yeah, I would say that
Mm.
that was her. Yeah, that was her. Yep, that's her.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So that is a confirmation that came out last week of something that's being done, and they're happy. Okay, that's what's important. Ancestors are happy. I'm
That's it,
happier.
yeah, right? Exactly. Exactly. We wanna keep the peace, keep the peace.
Oh yeah, yeah. If they're not happy, I know I'm gonna have a hard time
You,
sitting
oh
because my
you
butt's gonna be red.
oh you know it, right? Oh my gosh. Woo. Yeah, yeah,
Oh no.
yeah.
So thank you so very much, Beverly. I do appreciate that. Lovely as always.
You
Blessings to you and I chair.
you're welcome. I share it to you. All right. All right, hold on. Let me turn this off. Okay. All right. All right, Mocha. Mocha, I heard remind him of flowers. I'm seeing a variety of flowers, not just one particular flower, but like a bouquet of different flowers. Yeah, Mocha. Do you have flowers right now in your house?
Yeah, so I get my mother flowers and put them on her altar um, every few weeks, and I just got some new ones for her yesterday.
Okay. All right. Yeah, keep doing that because it's even important for you also to have,
Yes.
yeah, to have fresh flowers in the house and to help you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Hey there, Shipra. Glad you're here. And let's see, Donna. I think there's more to your name, but I can't see it. And Tam and Gina. I'm gonna ask those of you on Clubhouse, and maybe because I don't know if you're having this issue, but I'd like for it to stop. So I mean, this morning, I know we've got the issue that you just hear people's voices when you come on the app, but this morning, I this is the second time I end up in people's rooms without actually clicking on their rooms. So is anyone else experiencing that? I mean, all of a sudden I'm like, where am I? How I'm sitting here and I'm realizing I'm in someone's room. So I think it must be a glitch or something. Very very interesting. But okay, I hope they fix that. So um, I don't know if anybody else has got that is experiencing that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Gina, you've got the same. Yeah. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah. So Porsche, dude, you're in charge of laundry. Yeah, I'm in charge of laundry too, like kinda. The washing is not the issue; it's the folding. That's the issue. But I think I have a plan. It may work. It may work. Something I thought about. My mom had 5 kids, worked full time, had a business on the side, doing hair. She had a salon, a beauty salon, right? My dad worked full time and built this disco in Rotterdam. And on the weekend, they were jamming. I mean, my mom was cooking at the kitchen and she was selling food, for all the people that were coming to the dance, right? To come dance, right? And the house was always clean. We had clean clothes. She was doing laundry, hanging it up outside, you know? I mean, my mom was like, I mean, she dressed to the T, okay? Nails done, everything, right? I'm telling you. I mean, our house was spotless. Food on the table. She cooked every day from scratch. And I'm wondering sometimes what happened. Oh, maybe it's the internet. And then what happened? What happened? I mean, I just take my mom for an example as an example. Like, what went wrong here? We know what went wrong. We're just distracted with everything, you know? And they had no cell phones. And also, when I was growing up, I was thinking about that the other day. I was raised in the Netherlands, right? We only had two channels. Oh, I don't know why. See, every time I do two, I get balloons, but that's okay. We like balloons. We only had two channels, okay? And the TV programs didn't start until 7 o'clock at night. That's my childhood. There were no distractions. And the TV only lasted up until maybe midnight. Then there was no TV. There were only two channels, only two. And on Wednesdays, TV would come on early because kids got out of school early. So they would have like kids programs Wednesdays. I think I forgot what time it was, maybe 2 o'clock or something, until about five or something. And then the TV would go back up. There would be no programs. Oh, yeah. And we played outside, you know? So, I mean, the distractions are just, you have to really discipline yourself. So I'm going to have a talk with myself about my laundry. Anyway, Sha'ani. Wait, hold on. Let me read what Deandre's saying. Oh, Deandra. All right. Sha'ani, here comes your song. Hmm. Sha'ani, do you have special dates with your son? If you're speaking, you're on mute. And the next question is, if you have dates with your son, is it stuff that you want to do, or is it stuff that he wants to do and you, even though it may not be what you want to do, but you're just meeting him there, you know? All right. You may be away from your phone, I'm not sure, but we can continue the conversation later. Okay. Um, all right. There you go. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or join us on Patreon or on YouTube membership. All right. Share us with your friends, with your family. Some of them are going to go, what? But some of them are going to go, hey, I need to check that out. All right. So, first, you say you do miss out sending your laundry? Yeah, if I could find a place. Anyway, let me get off this laundry thing. Yes, I know, right? Her own guardian says, I can play the piano and read notes now. Yes, I know. It's like a language just all of a sudden, like, boom, you know. Um, yeah. All right. Suzuki, should I wait for Ancient to come back? I don't see Ancient in here unless it's on YouTube. Um, I can play over Shipra now. Let me know.
I want to check if she's on YouTube.
Okay. I'll go ahead and play over Shipra now. All right, Shipra, here comes your song. Hmm, this is interesting. The spiritual meaning of an onion. That's a new one. Wow, Shipra. Wow, let me continue to play. Interesting. Hmm. Anybody wants to look that up? The spiritual meaning of an onion. Hmm. Wow, what's coming up is I remember there is a Master Sri on. He has a YouTube channel, and I remember he was talking about onions. That you know, onions are really strong, and when you put onions near apples, that it messes with their taste, right? And so you have to really sit with this because onion came up for you, meaning either you are too strong in your personality in someone else's life, or you have someone in your life that is like an onion and you need to place him somewhere else. Saying this, it's not a good idea to have onions near other foods, right? Because it's so powerful, right? So you place your onions usually somewhere else. So you may have someone in your life that you may have to place this person somewhere else because they're so domineering, right? Or it may be you, all right? And there's also something that they reminded me of, that, when you cut an onion, it usually brings tears to your eyes. Are you bringing tears to someone's eyes being an onion? Or is someone else bringing tears to your eyes because they're being an onion? Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. That was an interesting one. Yeah, yeah. You can sit with all of that and see which one is it? Or is it two people being onions? Oh, that's messy. Right? Ooh, I don't know about that one. Gosh, that's some too big, too strong personalities. Ooh. Anyway, peace and blessings to you. Yeah. So, all right. Sissy Kimi, I don't know if it's YouTube, I mean if it's Clubhouse, I don't know if there's a glitch because Ancient got dropped off and Sha'ani is not talking unless people just walked away from their phones or something. I have no idea. So we'll see. Yeah. All right. I need some water. What are you saying? Porch dude. Onions symbolize protection and self awareness, also the process of healing and personal growth. Thank you for looking that up. Appreciate you very much. Okay, and then here goes Shipra. Spiritually, an onion symbolizes peeling back layers of the self to find inner truth, representing a journey of self-discovery, healing, and spiritual awakening. That's a lot right there. The peeling back, the peeling back, right? Wow. Thank you for looking that up, Shipra, because it helps other people too, and also Porsche too. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Wow, wow. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, Deantra. Is today a busy day, Deantra? Are you answering me on Clubhouse or? Oh, okay, Sissy Kimi. That's why. Okay, Shani is driving. Okay, all right. Now that's okay. Best to be safe, so she can just sit with that. Not as busy as it could be. Okay, because I'm having a hard time finding you. So I was wondering if you were like just busy and distracted. So hold on, let me continue to play over you and see. They're reminding me about the Palo Santos, and maybe that's why I'm not really getting anything for you because the Palo Santos needs to be done. So have you had the opportunity to do it yet or not? Because they're not allowing me to move on. I can't find you. Okay, all right. Okay. So did you actually find the chips, the the slivers of Palo Santos? I'm pretty sure they have this. Like, I think I saw them on Etsy before, right? Yeah. Let me check. So that's yeah. Oh, you found some cones? Okay. Yeah. Erica says, still beaming from yesterday in the red sunflower. I know. I woke up this morning and I was thinking about that. I thought I never no, it was last night I was making my bed and I thought that I was thinking about the red sunflower and I thought, wow, wow, red sunflowers. I didn't even know. I don't know the answer because the answer is asking if that's okay. What I saw was really the I didn't see cones. I'm just telling you. I didn't see cones. I saw the little wood chips. I mean, let me see. Wait. Um okay. Yes, they have them. So no, you can't do the cones because that's not what I saw. This is what I saw. Hold on, I'm gonna. Yeah, actually, where do I'm seeing it on Etsy? I see that what I saw on Etsy right here. Yeah, they want you to burn the chips, not the cones. That's why I'm not like I'm trying to play over you, and something didn't. They're just so they're not picky, but they're just you have to do what they tell you. So I'm sitting here trying to play over you, and they're just there's nothing coming, and I'm asking you, are you busy because I can't find you? But the reason I can't find you is because you ordered the wrong thing. You didn't do what they told you to do. So they're like, we're not talking to her right now because she went ahead and thought I'm gonna get the cones instead, and they're like, that's not what we told her. Anyway, and the reason why is because there's some things you need to clear in your house, okay? So that's what it is. Okay. So all right. I'm so glad that I have my computer right here. So I can just go go look, because sometimes I can't, it's hard for me to articulate what I'm seeing. But when I go find it, then I know that's what I saw, and then I can confirm it, you know, with you all. Like the red sunflower yesterday. I mean, someone looked that up. I had no idea those existed. So I'm telling you, the internet is good for something, right? It's good for a lot of things. But all right. Okay, so we know now that oh, you're welcome. Sha'ani is driving. We want her to be safe, so she'll listen to um so I know you can still hear me, Sha'ani, so you can listen to it. Uh, I mean, re-listen to it later on, or ponder on it. And one of the things that I used to do with my son, I actually do it still. We don't do it as often, but we do have dates. Um, and you know, I meet him where he's at because he's 22. He's a gamer, right? So he follows this young man on YouTube, and he came out with what was it called now? Was it Hamilton? I think Hamilton or something. I forgot. It was a play, and there were like 90,000 people waiting for this young man to um, start his special on YouTube, right? And I just sat there and I watched it with my son, and as this YouTuber was showing what he had created, my son was, like just telling me what was going on. And I just met him where he was at, but I still had a good time because I was learning from him. So those are the kinds of dates that we're having. It's not really necessarily what I want to do. Now, when he was younger, we had poo dates, Winnie the Pooh. Okay. I mean, and we could still watch Winnie the Pooh. He just won't tell his friends that he watched Winnie the Pooh with his mom because, he's 22. Or he would, I don't know. Um, he has that kind of personality. He probably would and not care. But that's what I do. I we have not that many dates anymore, but when we do, we do. And I go in his room. You know, I'm invited in his room, and I just hang out, right? So that's why it's important, if you any of you, if you have teenage kids, right? I mean, I don't have teenagers anymore. Even when they tell you that, you know they don't want to hang out, whatever. Me, yes, they do. Yes, they do. They want that special time. Don't let them tell you they don't, because they do. But you've got to meet them where they're at. So not make it about you, but make it about them, what they want to do. What they want to do, how they want to hang out. You know, it can be something as easy. Hey, let's color. Let's bring the crayons out, or let's, whatever it is. It can be so many different things. Hey, let's cook something together. I mean, it can be a variety of things, but those are the things that they will remember. And having said that, I remember the special thing that my mom did. Um, I had to take swimming lessons, and through her job at the time, she was given some kind of special. I forgot what it was for swimming lessons, and we went to swim together early in the morning. Early in the morning. This was back in the Netherlands. But don't you know that I still remember those special times with my mom? Because my mom was learning how to swim, and I was learning how to swim. And so we learned together. But she sacrificed that time for me because I had to go to school, right? But but I had her all to myself because I come out of a family of 5 kids, so I had my mommy all to myself. At that time, those are the things I remember. You know, so it may be for you something really, whatever it is. Those are the things they're going to remember. The simple little things. Okay. All right. Before I play over Her Own Guardian and Anne and Naba, I wanted to ask those of you that are considering becoming members or that are members already, because I'm also thinking about starting a guitar group, but I need to know if there are any people interested in learning how to play guitar. I know you see me behind the piano, but I actually play guitar. I play classical guitar, um, and I play acoustic. So I need to know if there's any if there's any of you that are members on Patreon or members on YouTube. If you have an interest in learning how to play guitar, I can start a lesson group also, probably maybe September, Octoberish, for 3 months. Okay, that you can learn how to play guitar. So let me know. Um, info@beverlybmusic.com. Just email me. Let me know, and we can go ahead and get you going on making that dream come true. Okay, because I've also been teaching guitar for 30 years. Same thing as piano. So, all right. And if you want to learn how to play classical guitar, I can teach you that too. Okay. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. I'm glad you're here. Happy new moon, new beginnings. Yes, new beginnings. Hey there, Ungu. I see you. Glad you're here. You have a banjo. No, no, I don't teach banjo. I don't teach banjo. You're on your own. I, I, I don't know. How many strings are there on a banjo? I don't even know. It's funny. I never picked up a banjo. I mean, I was teaching at Guitar Center and I would touch all the instruments, but for some reason I never touched the banjo. I don't know. But all jokes aside, I believe that if you play guitar, I could probably figure it out, but I can't teach it though. I can't teach banjo. It's just not. Oh, there's four. So it's like the ukulele. Okay. You know what's funny? And I'll play over you in a minute since we're talking anyway. I I mean, I live in Hawaii. One of the main instruments in Hawaii is kids walk around. You see the kids walk around when they come out of school here, and a lot of them they'll have ukuleles in there. I know you guys say ukulele, but here we say ukulele, okay? Because that's really how it's pronounced. And you see them with the ukulele, walking because just it's just the norm. I mean, it's just the way it is, right? And when I first moved here, I remember I thought, okay, I want to learn how to play the ukulele. And I could not get it. My brain, because I played classical guitar, my brain could just not do the four strings, and because the chords are different, And for me, it just didn't work. I finally gave up and said, okay, I will not be an ukulele player. So I don't have a ukulele, you know? Yeah. So yeah, her own guardian, you're on your own with that one. Oh, it does? It has five strings. You're still on your own. You're still on your own. The banjo, because I know the strings, but it's different. It's different. I mean, I have no idea about the banjo. But having said that, uh, if you really want to play it, then go find a YouTuber or something. Really, seriously, you know, if your heart's desire is to learn how to play the banjo, then don't let it sit there and collect dust. Do something with it. Bring that sound into your house. It's a lot of picking. It's beautiful. I mean, I love watching people play it. It's just like mesmerizing. Um, really cool. All right, her own guardian. Here comes your song. Spiritual meaning of a lion or lioness. Hmm. Lioness is fearless. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. They're reminding me of this documentary that I watched, and what's the name of this actress now? Oh, um, it was just like Planet Earth, but it was not. It was um, what is the name of this actress? Um, I see her in front of me. Hold on, trying to remember now. Hold on. It reminded me of this documentary that had to do with nothing but um, female animals, and there were lionesses in there, and they were protecting their cubs. And as they were protecting their cubs, two of them were actually seducing the predator, while the other one was safely taking all the cubs out of the nest because he was coming there for trouble. So they just used their seduction, you know, so that she could take, the other lioness could take the cubs into safety. Those cubs are a representation of your artistic gifts, though, that, but it's the other way around for you. You have to realize that your cubs are already in safety, but you think that they're not in safety. So you're not sharing anything because you don't think they're in safety, but they are in safety. And I can't think of the name of that documentary. It came out not that long ago. Um, hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't even remember the name of. It was a series. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, it was Angela Bassett. That's what it was. The docu series Queens. Yeah, there it is. Did you watch that? Did you watch that? Did anybody watch that? The docu series with she's actually narrating it. Yes. So I just want them to go to homes of people who will love them and work with them. I understand that, but you have to trust. You have to trust, otherwise, your cubs will never find their forever home if you hold on to them. And in a way, you holding on to them, you're actually allowing, that's the predator. So the predator is winning. What is it called? It is called, hold on. It's awesome. I mean, it is, hold on, let me see. Uh, oh, it came out in 2024. Let's see. It was female led. Um, yeah, I forgot where I must have watched it on Amazon. Um, it features matriarchy and female leaders from around the world. Uh, no, that's not it right here. It's it was all female. Uh, like bees, and it showed lionesses, and I forgot what else. I mean, it was really interesting. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Let's do Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett nature movie or something. Angela. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, it's called Queens. It's called Queens. Yeah. She was narrating Queens. It's You have to watch it. Did anybody see that? Did anybody watch the Queens docu series where Angela Bassett is narrating it? Oh yeah, you should watch it. I need to rewatch it again too. Yeah, yeah. It was fascinating. I'm not gonna say anything else. I just want you to watch. Anybody watch it. It's really good. But you'll take something out of that, okay? Our own guardian, because for you, so when you watch that part where the lionesses, um, when when she takes her cups into safety, right, and the other ones are seducing. For you, it's opposite though. Okay, you're keeping them in safety, but because you've told yourself they're not safe, so you're not letting go of them. So it's the opposite, but the predator is still winning. The predator is still winning because no one is getting blessed with your babies that you've created, because you're trying to control where they're going to, right? That's just like a mother who keeps meddling into their children's affairs and is not allowing them to grow up, even though they've moved out, still controlling their lives. You have to let go, okay? Oh, wow. Let me see. Oh, that's awesome. Sissy Kimmy saying, check Donna Marie's profile picture for the lioness and her cubs. There you go. I see it. Yeah, yeah. So definitely a must watch. And then her own guardian. You can sit with that and reflect on it, how you can fix that for yourself, because you have to let go of your babies. You have to allow for them to grow up. Ooh, you can. Her own guardian goes, oh no, I'm being my mother with my babies. Okay, so see, there you go. There you go. Yeah, can't make this stuff up, I tell you. But go watch it. Yeah. And then we can talk about it. I mean, that documentary just floored me. I watched it and I thought, wow, wow. Right, pursuit, right. Nothing wrong. Now you know, right? Now you know. So it had to come up. You're being your mom with your babies, right? Yeah. Stop meddling into their affairs and let go of your creativities instead of having a whole house filled with creative things and you're not allowing for them to grow, to go bless the world, you know? You saying you want to make sure they're going to the right place, that is the mother meddling. Oh, I just called today. So, how much money do you have in your bank account? Well, I think you need to go ahead and, you shouldn't really do it here. You should go blah, 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 whatever, or even meddling with your kids if you have kids, if it's a meddling stuff. So, it's the same thing. All right, there you go. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. I'm glad you're here. We're talking about it. Ancestors are all in your business. I'm telling you. I should make a T-shirt, something saying that. You know, they're all in my business. I'm telling you, because they want what's best. They don't see her own guardian. This is giving you a revelation. Oh, they want you to stop it. You're repeating a cycle. See, so that means the cycle is not broken. It's just manifesting with your creative things, not with children per se, but those are still creativities. Those are still children, you know, those are still children, you know. So, no, no, I don't spank. I just talk about it. All right. How long have we been on this? Have we been on this thing? Hour and a half? Okay. Sissy Kimmy, whoever is, we're done, whoever is on the list, and then we're done for today. Okay, we got the lounge right after. Don't forget, we're gonna talk about it. Let's see what Naba has for us this week. Ooh, okay. All right. All right, her own guardian. I wasn't planning on bringing any of my works with me, even though I kept hearing I need to. Mhm. You're welcome. It's so easy for us to talk ourselves. We hear that voice, and it's so easy to talk ourselves out of, and a lot of times, you know, one of the first things, not always, but when you hear, it's usually the correct thing, you know, or if you keep hearing the same thing over and over, and we talk ourselves out of it over and over, we talk ourselves out of it, you know. So you're very welcome. All right. So it'll be Ann, Naba, Ongu, and that'll be it for today. Then we're gonna go hang out in the lounge, and then I have to teach music. I get to take a nap first and eat breakfast. you know. All right. All right, and here comes your song. So, and there's something that you need to do, but you're afraid you're going to make a mistake, so you're not doing it. They're reminding me to tell you to do it. Do it afraid, but do it. And if you're so inclined to share with us what it is, then we can support you. You know, if it's not too personal, of course. If it is personal and you still want to share, that's okay too. But you're supported here, so you know, because you've talked yourself out of it so many times already. No one cares. No one. No one. No one. No one. And then you have your little sister that likes to tell you what to do. She's not here. Is she here? Are you on your own today? Okay. All right. Ah. All right. Yeah. That's fine. We're still going to support you. Okay. All right. There you go. There you go. Okay. There you go. So, okay. Okay. All right. And Marie says, but I did it and tell her after. Okay. There you go. All right. Naba says, look, fly. This is actually one of my favorite prints. It's one. I mean, I've got this print all over. So it's just like, um, yeah. My favorite color is red, so I try not to buy red because I end up with red anyway, right? And that's the same thing with this print. I mean, I would have this print all over everywhere. So I try not to, I've got the hair thing, I got this, I have it's all over. So okay. Okay. All right. Thank you for putting that out there. And Marie says it's my home, my mortgage, and removing my co-signer. Okay. All right. Yeah. So there you go. Now you've put it out there, you've put it out there, the universe. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. And peace and blessings to you. Oh, no, but I didn't know your favorite color is red too. Cool. I don't know, poor dude. My car was red, and I actually just got it overhauled, and I decided to go with blue, which is not my favorite color, but I decided I wanted to step into that blue energy, even driving, you know, and the inside of it, I'm gonna, I think, make it a little bit like ocean feeling, like ocean vibe a little bit, but yeah. Like creamy white or something. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. And says I'm in a safe place, safe space. So I had to share that. Thanks, Ash fam. That's beautiful. That I love that. And that's what it's all about. I want you all to feel safe here. I just, it's so important to feel safe. Yeah, yeah. Poor Stu, I hear you. It's true. Red usually attracts law enforcement. Yeah, on the mainland. Yeah, blue with a cream interior is nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Um, yeah, but I love red though. I mean, red sports car is real, but I got it. I changed to blue. She's not quite done yet. I still have to do a little bit more to her, but um, it's something completely different. So, all right. Yeah. All right. All right, Naba, here comes your song. Nava, what about the audiobook of Pleased?
Mhm.
What about it?
Um, well, I've thought about it. Um, I guess you're telling me it is time.
Yeah, it's Us Together, by the way.
It?
Excuse me?
What did you say?
I said it's Us Together. That's what I said.
Mm,
You can sit with that. Don't fight it. It needs music.
yes, 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 it does.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be nice to play the music myself?
Yeah, but you're not there yet.
Yeah.
So you need to humble yourself, young lady. Uh-huh. It's your personality. You want to do it all yourself, but you can't do it all yourself. Okay. You can sit with all of it. All right. Sit with yourself. Let me put it that way. Sit with yourself. Let me continue. Because see, right now my fingers are playing this right here. That's two people, not one. Okay?
Mm,
Yeah. Not one. That's two people right here.
I guess part of it is, um, like I don't know if I'll find the right people.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. So you have to trust, which is a hard thing to do. But people collaborate. And I'm going to throw this out there. The reason why over the last 2 years, the majority of you are in here is because I collaborated with Dr. Mumby. Okay? We spend a lot of time on the phone talking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's why the majority of you are in here. It was two queens doing this, talking it out, talking it out. She'll send me a message or we're on the phone. Maybe try this. Maybe you'll try this. Maybe we'll try this. Let's take this approach. Let's take that approach. That's why the majority of you are in here. In case you didn't know, we are still collaborating with each other. Okay? I was just talking to her, 2 weeks ago. Okay, hey, Beth, try this. Try this. Maybe I'll tell the community this right here. You know? You can't do it alone. I finally learned that lesson myself too. And I realized that the majority of you in here over the last 2 years is because two melanated queens got together. All right. And I'm going to say this to you now about two. Not every author uses their own voice to narrate. Okay? I know it's your baby, but you're going to have to trust some people. Okay?
Yeah.
Been there, done that, baby. Okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not throwing myself out there because I want to be part of your book, because I got enough stuff on my plate. I mean, I've got enough stuff on my plate, but I'm just telling you what they're telling me. So um, it's none of it. Oh my gosh, I want to be part of. Please, it's none of that at all. And if you find someone else, that's fine too, as long as you do it. Okay, as long as you do it. I mean, you're saying you want to play yourself, but it's going to take a little while, a couple of years maybe, before you get to that point. And I mean, I can't even say a couple of years. That may not even be the case, you know. But at this point, you have to trust, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, I know. I'm there. I'm not right. No, I'm not right. They're right. They are right, and they're stretching you, just like you're stretching me. You know, you're being stretched also. You know, maybe you need to find a narrator, right? A person to play
Yeah.
music, the underlying music, and narrating your audio book for you, so it can reach further. Right? Not saying there's anything wrong with Africa. Africa rules, right? But anyway, let me see if there's anything else.
I have a follow-up question for
Okay.
the ancestors. Um, about the egg.
About the egg.
So they told me about this huge egg that I was holding that I needed to find a place for in my house, and I had to wait until the right time for it to hatch.
What was that
So
through
just
me?
wondering.
Was that through me?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't remember a lot of things, right? So
Just wondering if they have an update about that.
it would have come up. You're gonna have to sit with that. That's what. Yeah, see, because I don't even remember at all. I don't even remember that that was said. So you're gonna have to go back and, like I always say, sit with it. Sit in your meditation, your prayer, and ask for wisdom. What they meant by what are you saying here? What are you saying? What does it mean? You know. But it sounds like it's related to what I just talked about. Otherwise, it would not have come up for you. Okay. Yeah, they're stretching
Yeah.
you. They're stretching you. You're being stretched. Like you've got the book out, but there are a lot of people now that they're listening to audio books, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And deep on the inside, you already know the answer, but then your mind gets in the way. But I don't want anyone else reading my book, because reading my audio, because they're not going to really know what that felt like. And I'm the only one that could really narrate it, because I'm the one that wrote it. I'm the one that had the experience. Hmm? That's like an artist saying, I don't want anybody playing my music because they just don't know. They just don't know what it felt like when I wrote that song. So I don't want anyone playing my music. Is that what you really want?
No.
No, I know exactly. Yeah. So you can sit with all of that. I know it's kind of hard. I have a story to share with you. Um, when I was still on Facebook doing my lives, I had one gentleman. I think he was in Tanzania. He was he in Tanzania? I forgot, Tanzania or Uganda. I forgot now. And he played his guitar. He played guitar, and it was so beautiful that he played my song. I have like a song. I don't really. It was called Lord My God, but I changed it to Oh My God because I don't really want to say Lord anymore. Don't feel Doesn't feel right. Um, and he played my song one time, and I wasn't able to quite recognize it because he played it the way he felt it. But it was the song that I wrote with my actually hubby wrote it. I didn't even write the song. Scott wrote it. He's not a musician, but he writes lyrics and he hears the melody in his head and then he sings it to me. He doesn't even sing, but I can hear it what he's trying to bring across. And we that's actually a song we wrote together in like 5 minutes. He came home, he said, listen to this. He sang it. I went, ooh, I got my guitar. So anyway, long story short, here I am years later, someone plays that song on his guitar. I kind of recognizes, don't recognize it, but that was my song and his interpretation of my song. And that's the message for you, Naba. You have to accept that people are going to interpret your book differently. So even when the person comes that will do your audiobook or whatever it is, the music, you have to allow for them the space because you need a team. You need a team. Okay. We're out here, thinking we all need to do it ourselves. And I was like that too. I'm just coming out of that actually, learning how to trust people to express myself. That's why I had a meeting yesterday. I had a meeting with two people. That's all I could handle. Okay. But I had the meeting and I took notes. How do I move forward with Clubhouse? How do I move forward with YouTube? I took notes, even though this is something I started. I took notes on what they had to say to me. Okay. So that goes for you too, Naba. Even though it's your project, it's not really your project. It belongs to the world. You gave birth to it. Now you have to let it go. Just like her own guardian is holding on to all of her. I mean, I've seen some of her creations. I'm just baffled by her talent. You got to share though and allow. Go ahead.
Um, Interesting when you said I gave birth to it. I feel like that became confirmation of the question I was asking about the egg.
So it still came.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And earlier I was receiving a message about how I need to focus my energy around now is time. Like I have finally achieved a set of conditions where I can put myself and my creativity front and center.
Mm.
And pour my energy there and stop looking outwards.
Nice. Beautiful. So there you go, young lady. Yeah. Porsche dude says artists are very attached to their works. It's very true. We those are I mean those are things we've worked on. I mean, I have one song. That song is 30 years old. First song I wrote, and I can tune my guitar without using a tuner to that song. I mean, so I get it. I get it, but that's the reason why we were placed on this earth. For those of us that are artists, we're not supposed to hold on to it. We're supposed to release it. Okay. So it can bless the world. Really. All right. Okay. So I think Ungu is the last one. I think you were last week too. Is Ungu still here? Oh, let me check. Do we still? Yes, you're still here. Okay. So anyway, so you can sit with all of that. Um,
Yeah, thank you.
it's a lot. I know. It's a lot.
Good news.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Hold on. I just had to answer my hubby because it is what it is. Anyway, we're gonna be hanging out in the lounge in a few. I'm gonna get this makeup off my face. Probably put my hoodie on. Hmm. Ungu, what is your connection to Egypt? Oh, are you up? Okay.
You said where's my connection to Egypt?
Yeah.
Good question. I've been, you know, doing some research on that over years, but I feel like, this name that came to me, the Goop Hotep, from what understanding of is that in a past life, I think I was an Egyptian, what they call a vizier,
A what?
a grand vizier.
Mm-hmm. Which is
Um, like a high ranking like political, like someone who's like just under the king,
yeah, because
like a
that
chief
yeah,
minister or something like that,
yeah, because
like an advisor.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That because that's what I saw. Okay. I I thought maybe we've had like ancient ancestors come in from Egypt before, and so I saw an Egyptian, um like a pharaoh kind of thing, like a, you know what I mean, like a king. And so that's why I was asking you, what is your connection, because that came forward, you know.
You want to hear something that's really odd though? Like really funny about all this.
Mhm.
And then you said that I was actually looking at something from Egypt on my tablet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like literally, I'm like,
Yeah.
huh? I'm
I'm
like,
all in your business.
I know, right?
I know, right? Yeah, I'm telling you, you can't make this stuff up. Yeah, so I that's what I saw. I thought, okay, wow. So that's one of his ancestors, but it's probably you in your former life, maybe coming to give you a message in the now. Hmm. You can sit with that one, you know? L-
So
Go ahead.
I'll tell you, I was actually reading the book right while you were doing the reads just now,
Mm-hmm.
and I was actually this book is from one of the greatest Indian astrologers.
Mm,
And as he was breaking everything down, it was so deep. I just had to like do some research. But what I was doing the whole time was equating what they were teaching with the
mm.
Egyptian knowledge. And
Oh,
somehow I can see it, like I can unlock it as if I was there and I've
wow.
never ever learned the language.
Because you were there.
That's so crazy. But when you said that, I was like, wow. And so I feel like I was actually having a talk in my mind with someone.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a brother who was Egyptian on Clubhouse. And
Mm,
I remember the conversation I had with him. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, this brother only knew that I really understood Egypt. But he went to school for Egypt. But these mysteries are not something you can learn in the classroom.
right. Yeah. Because you were there already. You know. Hmm. So I saw you, your former self, that is.
What did I look like?
I
I'm,
didn't
I'm
see.
curious.
I didn't see. So I didn't see your face or anything like that. I just saw, when you have like the I just knew it was someone, like a higher ranking person from Egypt. I saw the gold, just surrounded, but I didn't see the face or anything like that. Um, just a figure kind of thing, you know, and that's just when I knew that it was like some kind of high ranking person. Um, and that's when the question came, what's your connection to Egypt? So it was not like a picture, and I mean that happens too. That I've had that too, but this was more like just showing you that the way you were dressed was, you knew that that was someone that was a high ranking, whatever it was in their hierarchy. Okay, so that was your ancient ancestor, which is you. right? I said that before, when we are on our altar and we're thanking the ancestors, we're also thanking ourselves because we are in there also being ancestors, right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. So there you go. Let me see if there's anything else. Hold on. Now, what they're saying is just keep digging. Just keep digging. Because from that, you're extracting your own wisdom. You're extracting your own ancient wisdom. Isn't that cool?
That is so cool, and that's exactly what I was just doing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And when I tell you this stuff is beautiful, this guy that I'm reading his book from, his name is A.B. Thunder. He's one of the greatest Indian astrologers. He's still alive.
Oh,
He's
wow.
pretty old. Yeah.
Wow.
And so this book, I listen, I read two sentences and I had to stop and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And it
Mm,
took me back to Egypt.
beautiful. Yeah.
And the whole time I've been over here trying to figure out this Egyptian connection. The whole time while I was listening to you talking about.
And now you got the answer. I love it. Beautiful.
That's a beautiful gift you had me, brother.
I'm great. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for it, and I do protect it like a baby, but I share it though.
Do you have 2 minutes? I can tell you what I was reading.
Absolutely, I do.
All right. This is deep, so I'll try to say it a little slowly. So, what the guy was speaking on was the history according to the Nadi, the South Indian. He said, first, there was the universe, and that is the horoscope. Then came time and space, and these were shown by the sun and moon. From these, we obtain the Tivi, which is distance. And the Tivi is the 14 partitions of the phases of the moon. And as soon as I thought about that, I thought about the 14 pieces that Isis took to put together Osiris.
Mm,
And she created Horus.
wow.
Horus is the sky, and he holds the sun and the moon. So you have the left and the right eyes. The sun and the moon has the eyes of Horus.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I tell you the way, like, all right, one more sentence.
Yeah, go
This
ahead.
stuff is so deep when you sit back and think about it. He said to populate number 1 and 2, which is what I just read. He says the individual, Earth, and the rest of space was created, and these are represented by, respectively, the Lugna, which is the ascendant, and Rahu and Ketu, which is the north and south node. And it's like they teaching you this cosmic composition.
Mm-hmm.
And I never heard it quite like this before, Ms. Beverly. I was just so in awe. I had to go look it up and look at
Mm-hmm.
how Heru, the name, and how the word Heru comes from the word Horo, and
Mm-hmm.
that word means hour.
Wow.
And like when you, man, it is so deep when you think like we only see like little gods and half human, half animals, but they was teaching something that was well beyond their time.
Right.
Anyway, thank you for allowing me to share with you.
Oh, no worries. This is what this is all about. People being allowed to express themselves. And what's really interesting, Ngu, is this. I have Master Sri Yugasewara's book right next to me. It's on my printer on my desk now. And so in the evening time when I'm doing my thing, my creative stuff or studying or whatever, I have been grabbing his book, just opening up his book randomly. And yesterday, or the day before, I forget, but I was actually reading about the sun and the moon. I thought, oh, oh, you know, oh, that's how that was. Okay, so and I remember you telling me that he was one of the greatest astrologers in India, you know, and I remembered that, and I thought, okay, wow, so
What is this again, Miss W?
Master Shri Yugatsiwar,
Oh, you just want to get me.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. I have his book on
He
my.
was.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say he was the greatest,
Yeah,
like the greatest Indian sage I have ever known in India.
yeah,
Like he was a master astrologer, and he was like a master guru. And his student is the one that wrote the book Autobiography of a Yogi, Paramahansa Yogananda.
yeah, yeah. I remember you came in here and your profile picture was his picture,
Gotta get with them gurus, man. They
and
they
that's
got that
how.
knowledge, man.
Yeah, and that's how he gave me a message. Okay, by putting your profile picture there, and I'm like, what? You know, yeah. So that was really beautiful. So yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. There's some deep stuff, some stuff that yeah, that there are so many books out there that need to be read.
I'll
Uh,
tell you, I always feel like I read for other people because most people ain't gonna read every book on earth.
Very
But
true,
the
very
more
true.
you read, the
Yeah,
more information you can give out to people, though.
very true. Like in my house, you know exactly where I sit because there are books there. It's just where you see it's like whose seat is that? Oh, that's Bev. The books. That's it. You know. So
You know, one last thing, it's
yeah,
so
good.
hard when I want to get out and do readings and stuff, and I be stuck trying to get this information.
Right, right, right. Yeah. I mean, you give classes? Oh, oh, hold on.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Yeah, hold on. Um, her own guardian is asking the name of the book. The book, I don't know the book Angu is talking about. We were talking about the autobiography of a yogi, and then also Message for Yuga Siwar's book. I'm looking at. I'm trying to think. What is it called? I forgot now.
It's called the Holy Signs.
What is it?
The Holy Signs.
The holy sign. Yeah, see, I don't even know the holy signs. I'm staring at the book. I'm just, I know it's his book because I just look at the picture, and I'm reading it, but I have to read it just opening it up and just reading whatever I need to read for that moment. But
And, and the book that I'm reading is called Insights in Nagi. I'm gonna put in
insights.
the chat. It's by
I'll put it in the chat.
KB.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sissy Kimmy will grab it, and we're gonna hang out in the lounge afterwards anyway. um but yeah, we'll talk because I we're growing, so we'll see how your teachings can fit in the village that I'm building, for you maybe to give some classes or something. We'll see. We'll talk later on, maybe 2026, because everything that I do, if any artist comes on here or anyone that is going to teach or share, none of it is for free. I absolutely pay people. Okay. I don't believe in the church. Oh, come volunteer. Can you come volunteer? Come volunteer your talents. I don't believe in that. Um, so, um, Anne Marie says, well, how about a book club, NTB? Yeah, we actually have a library already, but you have to be a member. You have to be a member of the Ash movement. You have to be either join through Patreon or join to. Anne Marie, talk to your sister. Talk to your sister. Don't let her tell you what to do, but I'm just joking. But talk to Nayambura about it, because we do have a library. Um, and I would love to have, that was my goal too, to have people come in there and share, have book clubs and stuff like that, and not necessarily me sharing, because I it's not all for me to be doing all this stuff by myself. See, I want other people to come and share their knowledge. um, but like I said, when we do these things, then these things are not just for people to come. People have to get paid, and that brings me to, you know, when you support the channel, right? Then I have the resources to bring people and to pay them. You know, that's how it works. That's the right thing to do. It really is. And I'll give you a good example, and I'll leave you with this. 5 years ago, during the pandemic, I was live here on Clubhouse for like every day, but there was one person that came in my room, and she invited me to come play for her, what is it called? It's not a church. They're like, I always forget. It's Unity Inspired Living Center. Okay. They're people from all over the world, but they do have a physical location in California. And the first thing she said to me was, there will be an exchange of currency. I've been with them for almost 5 years. I'm one of their resident musicians. Okay. They didn't approach me. Oh, can you come volunteer? you know, I mean, and that's how I am also running this thing. If I bring anyone in to, to do special stuff, right? Eventually, I want to be able to give people what they're worth. I want to give people for their time, their effort and stuff like that, because that's the right thing to do. You know, that's the right thing to do. We're not volunteers. We've spent lots of time studying and stuff like that. So we're not volunteers. We need to be, given what we're worth, right? So those are things that I'm working on, to be able, hopefully in 2026, that we're able to bring people and, have some stuff go back for their effort. Okay. All right. Well, we had an amazing time. Go ahead, Angu. This is something else you wanted to share?
No, I just wanted to say I'm glad you said that. So many people do not understand the firm art of reciprocation. Most people think that your time is free, and
Yeah.
you eat off of giving them free wisdom for
Yeah.
hours, and
Yeah.
it's just crazy, man. The fact that you have to tell someone after me trying to help you
Yeah.
that I should need a bite to eat, or some pens and paper, or
Yeah.
some gas in my car or something.
Yeah.
Like it just befuddles you to think that a person should just take all your time and energy and wisdom for free.
Yeah, and that's why I want to, hopefully starting in 2026, I do want to bring you guys on and be able to say, hey, can you come teach? Maybe, we'll do a workshop for 3 days, whatever, and then something comes back to you, right? Something comes back to you. I just believe in that. So, and that gives people more incentive to come on, and you don't feel taken advantage of, right? Um, because you've spent all that time doing what you need to do. So I'm hoping that by 2026 that I will be able to do that and bring people on and stuff like that. Okay, that's my that's my that's my dream, to be able to do that. All right, beautiful people. Um, We're getting ready to go to the lounge. How long have I been on this thing? Oh my gosh! Oh, it's at 2:22. Perfect timing. Noea. before we go?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you? How are
I feel
you?
so much better now that I'm at home. Yes.
You're back in New York?
Yeah, it was quick. The baby came. We loved upon him, and then I was like, all right, I gotta take my butt back to New York. I gotta work tomorrow, so I didn't want to have to rush. So I got here early.
Wow. All right. Plane ride though. Plane ride. Or did you drive?
Drive?
Oh, you drove. Okay. Well, that's like.
No, I didn't drive. I took a bus.
Oh, oh, the bus. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. That's about 8 hours, right?
6, 7. I
About
mean,
six.
sometimes
Okay.
you get a crazy driver and get you there like 5.5 hours. You're scared for your life. Wait, I'm full time.
Right.
But like on average, about 7, 6, 7.
Yeah. 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 Oh, cool. All right. Awesome. Well, we're getting ready to head out, but it's great hearing your voice, and we'll talk. I didn't put my message yet for you on Clubhouse, but I will do that. And yeah, the elder says, "Welcome back." Beautiful people. We've had an amazing time. I mean, remember next week I will not be on. Don't look for me, okay? Don't look for me. Don't ask Sissy Kimmy. Are we not gonna have Ash? I know some of you will, because you're gonna forget. There will be no Ash Thursday or Friday. Thursday is August 28th. It's my 63rd time around. I'm not gonna be here. Friday, I'm not gonna be here. All right. And my clock says, look, you can't make this up. I hope you guys can see this. What does it say? It says 8:28. I don't know if you can see this. Anyway, it's 8:28 as I said that. You can't make this stuff up. That's my birthday, 8:28.
Mm-hmm.
The time is 8:28. I mean, come on. Right? I'm talking about my birthday and it's 8:28. You can't make this stuff up. See? That's them telling me you better take time off or else. All right. Having said that, we're gonna gonna get out of here. Her own guardian. Are you speaking French? Quoi? What? Is that French? Quoi? Oh, can we talk about Sissy Kim styling movie stars? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Right? Sissy Kimi and her own clothing line. Hello? Mm-hmm. Anyway, like I always say, you don't know what someone is going through. We're here together. I mean, we had Anne Marie, and yeah, Anne Marie saying, she feels safe here to share. And you don't know what someone is going through, but she felt safe enough to share and say, hey, okay, this is what I'm going through. um, to share. She had to take a bold step. You know what I mean? You just don't know. Turn her guardian says, I spoke French before I spoke English, and Sissy Kimmy, I have questions. So she said, Quoi? What? Yeah, Sissy Kimmy is I'm not gonna talk for her, but we've been hanging out for like 5 years. She is amazing, all right? Fashion designer all the way. She has her own clothing line. And it's time that she is seen and heard, all right? Telling you guys.
Sister Kimmy, do you want to tell us about your movie that just came out?
Is it a lounge conversation? Tell you these people. Excuse me?
Uh-huh. Um, hmm. Thank you very much. I style movies, actresses. I enjoy it. I'm happy that the movie I just styled, I just came out. I'll link in the bio or in the chats. Go check it out. Let me know how I styled and let me know my work because I need to progress. Thank you very much. It's something I like doing. Low key, I love behind the scenes. I've styled a lot of movies and I just like behind the scenes. I most times do not like to post all these things. I just enjoy the whole thing. Then I move, I progress, and I get better, and I get better. That's how I have been. But thank you so much. It's really, really nice. Thank you, ma.
I tell you. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, right? We've got this village, and everybody's got something to give, right? Something, and there's so much more. But anyway, uh, thank you, Anne Marie. Appreciate it. Deantra, I knew you were 28. We got Deantra is 28. Nava is a number 28. I tell you. Anyway, having said that, beautiful people. Uh, you know why I laugh? Because I get on this natural high after I leave here. Like my whole day, I'm just on this natural high. I mean, I don't need Reefa. I don't need. I just need Ash, baby. Oh, I need to come up with a T-shirt. I just need Ash, baby. That's all I need. I'm telling you. Um, Naba says go watch the movie. Ooh, okay, yes. Please share, Sissy Kimmy. Please share Ash babies. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I saw something about the movie on Instagram. I was trying to figure out what it was. Sissy Kimmy, you didn't even tell me. We start stalking you on Instagram, man. I remember she did one style. What was it for? Like a really well known actress in Nigeria. So you know. Anyway, like I always say, you don't know what someone is going through. We have to continue to support each other. All right? Love on each other. Turn your microphones on, Clubhouse, YouTube. Encourage someone. Forget about yourself for just a moment and tell someone. Write it in the chat. Tell them you got this. Come on, let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let other people hear it or see it. Sha'ani, you got this. Ancient, you got this. Shipra, you got this. The Yantra, you got this. Her own guardian, you got this. Naba, you got this. Ungu, you got this. And Carbon, you got this. Tony, you got this. Gina, you got this. You got this. Erica, you got this. Anybody who's in this room, you got this. Yes, yes. Thank you, Noah. On YouTube, you got this. Thank you, Noah. That's right. And Erica, you got this. And Donna, you got this. Gina, you got this. Yes, yes, yes. Baby. Yes. All right. Peace and blessings to you. We're going to hang out in the lounge. And I will see you all in September. All right. Peace and blessings. Happy birthday. Thank you. Peace and blessings to you. later.